Hello, folks. This is Roderick Anderson here at Shipex. Today, I will be discussing Shipex bonus program, and it is the main reason why I came over here. Because in the beginning, it starts off pretty good, but years up the road, and by the way, this system is designed for you to stay there. If you the type you like to job hop, um, it's not going to be for you. If you're the type that do not like to run a lot of miles, then this company is not for you. This company likes drivers that like to get after it. If you want to run back and forth, run high mileage, then years up the road, you can make yourself six figures. Man, that's no BS when you put your time in, right? So, the bonus program, which you like, say for your average trucking company, you get a lot of drivers quit because they say, well, I don't get a lot of miles. Well, you're going to get some miles over here. If you've been crying about miles, don't come over here and then they get you the miles. You're crying about, oh, it's too many miles, right? If you if you run the miles here, your bonus check is going to be extremely nice. So essentially, you're getting five checks a month. So you get your weekly salary. So it goes from the first to the end of the month. The second week of the following month is when you receive your bonus. Okay. So um, the company wants you to run between 550 and 600 miles a day if the weather permits, right? If the weather permits, don't worry about it, right? Because they do not want you out there slipping and sliding and jackknifing in their nice trucks. So they want you to pull over. Weather get bad, you pull your tail over to a truck stop, rest area, or whatever, right? That's their policy. And I don't want to drive in the stuff no way, so you don't have to tell me twice. Weather gets bad, I'm pulling off the road. So with your bonus, everybody start off at zero for the years, right? And it goes up to like 8 years. So if you're starting out very fresh, you're starting out fresh with the company, you're starting out from zero. So they want you to run 12,000 miles a month, which is easy to do here. You're running just back and forth from one end of the country to the next. And they give you plenty of time to get there. You can run legal. You got to do nothing crazy. And just say, for me, myself personally, my personal goal is that I want to run at least 14,000 a month. That's my personal goal. 14,000 a month would put me at about $1,500-$1,600 a month. Okay, and that's just starting out. In year 8, if you run the high mileage, you run 15,000-16,000 miles in a month. Just say if you've been here 7 or 8 years, that's going to put you at about, with your compliance bonus, and I'll get into that later, it'll put you at about over $8,000 in 1 month. Now, you have company drivers are not making 8,000 a month, just what they made driving the truck. So you're getting a salary, okay, and you get a bonus. So if you're the type, when you're a hustler, if you want to run the miles, they're giving you damn good equipment. You have new equipment. I came here and I got a brand new truck. Truck had 33,000 miles on it, right? So you got good equipment. There's no reason why you can't get out there and run. If you're a runner, like I said, if you don't want to run the miles, if you want to come here and run 300 or 400 miles, stay where you're at, right? If you've been complaining about your miles, your company's not giving you, then this is the place you want to be, right? You want to be here because, like I said, in years up the road, see, you have to understand that in most companies, you may go years, 2 3 years, and don't get a raise, right? Just for you being here, your bonus automatically goes up, running the same amount of miles. So I can run, just say if I run 14,000 miles a month, at year 2, my bonus goes up. At year 3, my bonus goes up. So I'm working really no harder and I'm making more money for running the same amount of miles. Now we know that there's going to be some fluctuation there because of, roads shut down or, wherever the case may be. So you can run 12,000 miles or you can run 15,000 miles or 16, 17,000 miles. And they do have people running those kind of miles over here in 1 month. They had a guy ran over 17,000 miles in 1 month. So I don't know how long he's been here, but I can tell you that his bonus check was almost as much as his monthly salary. I can tell you that much. That's saying a lot, right? So if you're a hustler and you want to run the miles, I mean, don't burn yourself out. But when the weather is good, okay, here it is. This is April, right? So when the weather is good, that's when you want to get out there and run as hard as you want to and get your money up, right? Get your money. And then when the wintertime comes and it's snowing in the mountains of Colorado and Wyoming and all these other places, if you didn't run as many miles, biggie, because guess what? You still getting your salary regardless. Regardless. If you out there in Colorado or Wyoming, you're shut down for 2 3 days, 4 days, or wherever the case may be, you still get your money. You still get your salary. Period. So that's why I say when the weather is good, get out there and run your miles, right, and make your money. So that's why I chose this company, because I had a potential to make 6 figures up the road. Like I said, the place is built for you to stay here for some years. And even before you get to over 100 grand, you can still make 75, 80, 85. In other companies, you can go from one company to the next. You go from one company to the next and you're chasing that money and you still won't even make 85, 90 grand or even get close to 100 grand. Here you can do it if you put your time in, right? So give it some thought. I'll put my number below. You can personally call me and I'll tell you what I know and help you as much as I can. So with that being said, I'll see you on the next video.